YouTube, man. We got us another story, man. Another crazy one. They saying Rod Wave then supposedly let out shots at his baby mama now. Like it's just we wake up every day and something's crazy going on in the industry with somebody, a rapper, a female rapper. It's just crazy. It's like we get new news every day, so we need the content, so we can react to it. Shout out to Hookah Anonymous for this video, and we know we can get it right into it.
Before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/hookahanonymous_. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines, but we'll also be dropping the latest to their first behind-the-scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our social. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_ and follow us there. Now, without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now,
Right.
I'm convinced part of being a rapper means you have to go to jail somehow, somewhere.
It seems like it.
Somewhere, maybe in the fine print, it states that if you would like to have fame, have success musically, at some point in your career,
Go to jail.
you have to go to jail. I don't care what nobody say. Because for every rapper you could tell me that hasn't been to jail, I have two each that have. And I think
Right.
I'm being literal when I say that. Now, when it comes to Rod Wave, he does a good job staying out the media, and most
Exactly.
people like him in his music. Heavyset guy with the melodic tone that could sing or rap, whatever you want to categorize it these days, but rap about pain, heartbreak, and so forth. But what people don't know is that a Florida-based rapper may not always be wrapped up in beef per se, but when it comes to where he's from, he's known to have messed with a lot of women and be in the mix of female drama more than anything. Allegedly, he had a baby on a woman he was messing with recently, but those are rumors deep-rooted in Florida tea pages dedicated to putting popular Floridians on blast.
Right.
I'm not too into knowing about that situation, but I'm wondering if maybe that situation is what sparked this one, because Rod Wave is being accused of shooting, and yes, I said shooting, up his current girlfriend's vehicle at least 14 times according to the police report.
For what though?
And ladies, if you have a partner, I don't care how much you love them, I don't care how much they say they love you. If you have a partner and you see that there's early signs of domestic violence, or he or she have shown indications of being overly aggressive and puts their hands on you, leave immediately. Some people
Thank you. I be trying to tell people, but people like it though. They said I like that toxic shit. I like all that. That shit turn me on. No, it don't. Like I said, because it end up with shit like this. He probably could have hit her 14 times. You shot at that girl's car, bro. Like I said, I don't even listen to Rod Wave. Like I said, I'm not a sad ass nigga, so I don't be listening to it. I don't be going through, wherever people be going through, listening to Rod Wave. So this is not a diss to him. I just don't listen to him, me personally. But he's speaking facts though. If you see early signs of domestic violence, they aggressiveness, they act like they're gonna put their hands on you, get out that situation. Cause it all for time and time again, it'll never lead up to nothing good. He's speaking facts, man. But people, like I said, people love that toxic. I love that toxicity. Shit, that shit turn me on. Ooh, da, da, da. No, it's not, bro. Cause you're either gonna end up in jail or you're gonna be dead. Just like the streets. It all play hand in hand. You see, play hand in hand, dead or in jail.
think it's cute. Some people think
Getting your
it's
head
funny.
whooped.
Some people may even like it low key. But sometimes those little
Crazy.
attacks can lead to bigger ones. In a lot of cases, we've seen it end in fatality. Almost like how this one could have became.
Exactly.
What I'm most interested in is
Why?
to know, as an artist as big as Rod Wave, what will make him go and crash out, thinking he was going to get away with shooting at his girlfriend's vehicle, attempting to strike her, and think that he was going to get away with it. First off, he's too hard to miss. That's one. But then two, with all the ring cameras that there is, home and business,
feel me? Can't do nothing.
surrounding areas, this was basically a crash out mission.
Crash
Get
out
into
mission.
the charges and also break down what they're saying transpired. And
Right.
What may have led up to Rod Wave trying to shoot his girlfriend, allegedly. Now, before we do, make sure I hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. Now, according to reports, Rod Wave have been hit with 13 charges, including aggravated assault,
Yep.
conspiracy to commit a felony, 2 counts of criminal
Our
damage to
mind.
property,
Armed
throwing
criminal
or aiming
act.
guns or pistols, 2 counts of possession of firearm or knives, 2 counts of reckless conduct, simple assault, 2 counts of felony tampering with evidence, and 2 counts of willful obstruction to law enforcement. Now, those are some pretty serious charges, despite
That nigga I know he was a big, but that nigga 300 pounds. That nigga 5'8", 300 pounds. That nigga's a big nigga. I'm sorry I seen him, but I know he's supposed to be going on his charges, but that nigga, that's crazy.
being 13 of them, in the state of Georgia, possessing a firearm or knife during the commission of a felony can result in a penalty of up to 5 years in prison for a first-time offense, and an aggravated assault charge can result in a prison sentence ranging from 1 to 20 years, depending on the specifics of the case. Now, with him being accused of shooting at her vehicle,
for
I'm
what
sure
though?
They'll be looking to give him way more than just 1 or 2 years in prison. Now, that's just 2 charges. Let's get into what the reports are saying transpired and what led him to allegedly shoot up his girlfriend's car. A report based on the incident will say, quote, at 21:21 hours, Mr. Green, Miss Andrews, and Mr. Green's associate are then observed walking out of the residence. Mr. Green and the associate are both carrying bags and what appears to be a box from the residence as Miss Andrews follow. There is no audio with the video, but it appears that Miss Andrews and Mr. Green are in a verbal argument, and it appears that Miss Andrews yells at Mr. Green. Mr. Green then pulls out a Glock 20 10mm pistol from under his left.
You pulled out a Glock 20 10mm pistol to shoot at your girlfriend, bro? Bro, you're Rod Wave. You are crazy. I'm thinking you had, don't get me wrong, any gun. You pulled out a 10mm though to shoot at your girlfriend, nigga. A 10mm, that's a bear killer. And you pulled it out to shoot at this girl, bro. You could, oh my god. I mean, we gonna hey.
He is taken from the residence.
Fuck, you got a 10mm for?
Courtyard, he opens fire at Miss Andrews' Mercedes G-Wagon, firing 14 rounds in total, emptying the pistol magazine. Miss Andrews' 2025
I'm gonna only carry
was struck by 11 rounds. 1 round struck Mr. Green's 2022, and then that's where it cuts off. Now, according to reports, this altercation didn't happen yesterday, but instead it took place.
It's transpired.
He was arrested yesterday because the incident was caught on surveillance from an unknown source, and due to the fact that he used a firearm carelessly, he was charged. Broadway was already out on bond for a separate case for possession of ammunition or weapon, and was arrested because they felt he was involved in a gang-related shooting that left 4 people injured in 2024. So that bond was revoked due to him being arrested again.
Commissioner,
some way they're saying he was released out on bond again for this latest incident that happened last month. Now, judging from him being arrested, and they're saying that it's an old incident from last month, I'm sure it's probably because it was a shooting period that had to be investigated. 9 times out of 10, if he lives in a good neighborhood, when they heard the shots, they called immediately. He tried to act like he didn't know anything. However, they probably investigated and got surveillance footage from one of the surrounding houses, reviewed it, and used it to go and arrest him a month later after doing the investigations. The police report basically states that they based their arrest off a surveillance video, and that's why they were able to describe what they seen, but said it was no audio. So I don't know if maybe they confiscated his home surveillance video or got it from another neighbor's house, but this is why I said earlier that he crashed out.
He crashed out,
He's gonna get away with shooting in a nice neighborhood, and nobody's gonna say anything.
You feel me? I'm calling the police too.
I'm sure the neighbors heard them arguing first, so when they heard the gunshots following after, they probably thought someone got shot.
On me, I'm calling the police. I live in a nice neighborhood. I hear gunshots going off. I'm calling the police. Hey, this is a nice neighborhood. What the hell? Don't get me wrong. It could be a multitude of things. You know, there's a lot of domestic violence going on in these nice neighborhoods. Exactly from a standpoint right here. But for the most part, gunshots going off. Oh, I'm calling the police. Up 911. What's your emergency? Yeah, we're going to report a shooting and shots fired. I'm calling the police too. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. I'm disturbing the neighborhood.
But on the flip side of that, the charges all seem like charges that he got for the shooting itself, and none as if he was trying to actually shoot his girlfriend.
So what you was shooting for?
She wasn't even in the car at the time of the shooting. So clear.
So this nigga was just shooting just to shoot. All right, I don't even care no more. We gonna watch.
He wasn't trying to shoot her, but I guess he just got in his feelings, wanted to send a message. probably just brought the car for it because they said it was a 2025 G-Wagon, which
That
means it was
motherfucker brand new off the lot.
He called himself just shooting into it for whatever reason.
You a sad ass nigga.
Him possibly is free. Now they say you gotta watch out for them damn singers. Although the ladies love them, when they get in their feelings, there's no telling what may happen.
I'm telling you.
Evidently. Now I didn't do any time for this, but then again,
he probably not.
This case, along with the other one that he has out on bond for. So having multiple cases going at once is never a good look when you're trying to fight them. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Not to mention, with how social media works, I'm more than sure that in the near future, we'll be seeing that surveillance footage and get to see Raw Wave think he was at a shooting range all on camera.
Man, that nigga Rod Wave crazy. Like he said, you gotta say them sentimental, them sad niggas. You gotta watch them. She wasn't even in a car. I'm thinking she was in a car walking to it because I'm trying for a 10mm, bro. Yeah, if y'all know 10, bro. She glad maybe I'm thinking he just have no aim. But clearly he wasn't trying to. He just got in his feelings and he just shot out the car for no reason. It's crazy. I don't like I said, I don't know, man. Hey, he probably won't do no time for it, but like I said, shout out to Hookah Anonymous for this video. I'll catch y'all on the next one. If y'all can do me a favor, go check out my second channel. It's D.SHELTON TV. The link is in the description. I really appreciate it. We out.